Back to sleep. Sleepy, sleepy. Nobody. I see nobody.
You can highlight Steven. I'm very likely to remember his name.
Okay, so that he can get adopted then?
Yep.
All right. Why does it say nobody? I see people. There we go. Now it's counting. Whew. Sleepy, sleepy time. It's a rough life being a cat here, let me tell you. What was the update you just got? The update I just got? I don't know. What's the update I just got? I give up. I gives up. Yep, we gotta wait for everybody to get done with their ads. That's what I said. What update? I know nothing about an update. Ugh, let's sit down while we're waiting. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. It's like Hollywood Squares. Did Carrot Cake get adopted? No, Carrot Cake did not get adopted. All right, so we had a few adoptions today. Wait for everybody to get done with their ads. Okay, so not Teddy. I'm not sure. Let's see if he's still in his spot. We'll go look. Hold on. Let me grab my pictures. Do. So, not Teddy was chosen today. Not Teddy will be going home in 2 weeks after his final exam. Not Teddy had his teeth removed. You weren't adopted, sir. You weren't adopted. So not Teddy will be going home in 2 weeks. Okay, then what do we have? Hold on. Let's go sit down over here so I can put him on the bench. Because we got lots going on. There's Carrot Cake right there in that house. I see her. Okay, so then Drumstick was adopted. He will be going home after Christmas because they're going out of town. So he's gonna come home with me. And then he will go home after Christmas. Okay, next is one of Sherry's fosters, Clementine, who is actually related to Drumstick from the same farm, was adopted. Then my last kitten, Cornbread, was adopted. Shoot, we didn't go get Gomez's picture. And we gotta go get Gomez's picture. Gomez was adopted. Let's go find Gomez's picture. Yeah. Drumstick was a kitten, yes. Drumstick was one of my kittens. Let's see. There he is. Let's take him down. Gomez was adopted. Yay! All right. So to the person who was thinking about adopting Gomez, you snooze, you lose. He's gone. He went home. So we had a good day, all in all, I think, huh? Good day for a Sunday. Let me put these pictures down so I don't lose them. Oop. All right, let's go outside. It is quite dark out, but we'll go take a walk around because it's actually nice out. It's warming up instead of cooling off, which I find hilarious. Oh, somebody has the door open. They must really think it's warm, huh? So we're up to 30 degrees now, guys. 30. So I'm going to assume outside is the same temperature. We'll have to unhook that. So let's see if we got any kitties out here. Let's see. We had a kitten named Cornbread before. I loved Cornbread. I wanted to adopt Cornbread. I did one time when I was at Furball Vet. Cornbread's owner was there with Cornbread, so I got to see her all grown up. She was still adorable. But they were all named after Thanksgiving themes because we got them at Thanksgiving time. So, what do you think, Jacinda? I know, me don't like flashing lights either. They give me a headache. I know people like flashing lights. I do not. Gives me a headache. So it's actually pretty nice out. It has warmed up as the day went on. The breeze is a little much though. Why are you sorry? What are you sorry for? What did you do? So we did work on some orders today to get them ready to go tomorrow morning. The funny part is we ran out of the magnets. We have shirts now, not all sizes, but we have some of the shirts, and guess what? We ran out of magnets. Good news, magnets are on the way. We had thought about this ahead of time and ordered. They have already shipped. It says it's coming Tuesday, but the last scan was like 2 days ago, so I'm thinking it's probably almost here. So we'll either get the magnets tomorrow or Tuesday, and then we will start packing up some more of those orders. We do not have all the sizes yet, so if you had a 2XL, a 4XL, or a 5XL on your order, we did not get those sizes. Any adoptions today? Where were you like 2 seconds ago? We had a whole bunch of adoptions. We'll go through them at the end again for those who came to the meeting late, as I usually do, because you get sidetracked and you forget that, oh crap, the live started 5 minutes ago. I do it all the time. We had a bunch of adoptions yesterday too. Let me think. We had chili. We had cranberry. I think did one of Sherry's get adopted? 2 of Sandy Morris's kittens got adopted. And I forget who else. Because that was yesterday and this is today. Right, guys? So it is beautiful out tonight. There are more cats out here than normal because it's actually at the freezing level, so it's not bad. All right, let's go on in. Let's go on in. Here we go. Yes, and I did say that Avery and Sprite are now ours. They are considered foster failures. Mega Man. That was a couple days ago, I feel like. I feel like he was a couple days ago, but I could be wrong. Yeah, I got to work on that. It was hard enough to tell my husband the other 2 weren't leaving. I'm sure he's figured out by now that Jelly's not going anywhere, but you know, I'll wait. What you doing there? Where you think you're going? Oh. We better not watch. Somebody might get hurt, and we don't want to see that, right? Foster fail means not adoptable. Exactly. Foster fail means either you fell in love with them or They just aren't going to be adoptable, and Sprite is not adoptable. Avery's awesome. You can hold her like a baby. She sleeps with you. But Sprite is, yeah, I don't know what Sprite's deal is. If Sprite is laying with Avery, I can pet her and love her. I can't pick her up. Well, I can pick her up. Now she's getting bigger. It's harder to pick her up. But if she's by herself and you try to touch her, boom, she is gone. I don't know why that is, because when she was here, we could all hold her. I don't know why at my house she's not holdable. Holdable? And since I'm not willing to separate the two, we're just going to say they're both ours. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Todd was adopted that was a while ago. How many of you guys watched the show here last night? We had lots of people. Why are we sitting in the litter box? Yeah. Oh, how cute. And they're awesome with kittens. So every time we bring new kittens, they go and play with them and greet them. So they're good with kittens. Sam, do you have like a tent over you? What's happening there? I don't see no black cat with you, Sam. You're slacking. Oh, there's a black cat thinking about coming down. I may have spoke too soon. No? Yes, it was super, super busy last night. Lots of people. There's Cornelius. See if I can go this way without. That is Lacey. That is not Cagney. That is Lacey. Maybe Sam I Am just wants to be by himself today. Sometimes you got to have those days, right? Your sweet Ishmael. Ishmael's slowing down, guys. Chris was Avery, the kitten with the pink cast. Yes, Avery had a broken leg when she came to me. She was here, and then she managed to wiggle her cast off. So I took her home with me so that I could take her up to Farmington Vet in the morning, the next morning, so they could recast her leg. And when they did an x-ray, it showed that the bone was, I don't know, regrowing, was doing good. So they did not put a cast on it, and I thought, well, I'll just take her home because it's less chance of injury at my house. What happened there, Amy? Did you get stuck upside down? And she's been there ever since. So technically, December, I think it's on the paperwork, December 6th, she came to my house. So technically, she's been at our house for a year. But Avery is not the problem. Avery is friendly. But Avery and Sprite are a bonded pair, and I just am not willing to separate them when I know that they're always together. And they're happy. They're happy at my house. So sometimes cats choose you. You don't choose them, right, guys? I'm coming. Why do you guys keep going back there? Whoop. I'm coming. Hold on. I gotta set you down for a minute. I gotta help somebody that found their way. I know you can get out on your own, but can I help you? Come on. Come on. Why does everybody go down there? Come on. Ready? 1, 2, 3, up. Pew! Okay, we're going to push that up against the wall. There you go. Okay. I know they can get out on their own, but sometimes they get behind the food container, which is why I always put it up against the wall. And she jumped up twice and slid back down, so we just gave her a little help. Look at Barbara. Barbara. Barbara girl, wake up. That's my cute little baby. Mm-hmm. She's so cute. Hi. You're adorable. I know. Somebody needs to come get you, too. Don't they? Hmm. Do you need to come home with me? You're adorable. You and Blackbeard look alike. I think you'd have fun, right? Hold on, it'll come to me. I want to say Oswald. That's not right. National Lampoon's Griswold. Griswold. Hi, buddy. So somebody was looking at him today and was thinking he might be the one, but then ended up adopting not Teddy. So Griswold is still available for adoption. He cannot go home quite yet, but you snooze, you lose. Get in here, fill out the paperwork, pay the adoption fee, and when he is available, you can take him home. He's a cutie patootie. And for those of you who wanted a declawed cat, which I think is evil, he is front declawed. He's doing so good in here. When he first came, he was growling at all the other cats, and now, look at, he's just fine. Hi, Bopsy twins. You guys are so cute. We had somebody looking at Clay today and ended up adopting Drumstick instead, which works for me because now all of my kittens are gone. Oh, which remind me, guys, that I need to text that lady that all my kittens are gone now. Somebody did come to see Drumstick. Unfortunately, the other people beat her here. She came, but had to leave for work and never got a chance to go in there because the other couple was in there, and they did end up adopting him. Which, we don't hold cats, so you got to come, you got to meet them when they're available. I do believe that Sandy, Dr. Sandy, still has a couple kittens available yet, and some of them are orange. So I will have to let her know that there is some still in foster. A new soap opera, all my kittens. Well, I got 5 more that will be ready to go on. Well, they'll get their final shots on January 2nd. So if anybody wants to come meet them before then and adopt them, I have no problem with that, guys. Otherwise, I will probably do the same thing, bring them here on the weekend. Because getting people to come to my house is hard. People say they want to, but then they don't show up. It's kind of frustrating. So I think I just bring them with me to work. Bring your cat to work day, right? And just adopt them out here. So we need, this is going to be, whoops. This is going to be Chris's cat room. Can't put any cats in there so that Chris can bring her kittens. Right? All right, so let's find where I put my pictures down. Here we go. I see him. I got to look for a cat to make sure he's not going to jump on me. Where is he at? I don't see him. All right. I don't know where Slate is, but... Hi, Reagan. Okay, so... Gomez was adopted today. Yay, Gomez. Hold on. Got to cover up my phone number. Cornbread was adopted today. People are asking, is there an update about Sloan? I don't know. You'll have to ask the adopter. I do believe that she has posted pictures on the after adoption page before. Cornbread was adopted. Clementine was adopted. So Clementine, Cornbread, and Drumstick are actually all from the same farm. Just Clementine went to Sherry's house instead of my house. Drumstick was adopted, but will be going home after Christmas. And then Not Teddy was adopted today. He will be going home in 2 weeks. And I think that's everybody. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 adoptions today. That sounds about right. Yeah, yeah. And I think we really, that was rude. I think we had 6 adoptions yesterday, I do believe. So it was a good weekend, guys. Could have been better. We still have more cats for adoption. Should we go look at the wall? So we still have a couple in foster. And then we have all of these. You want me to get all the way there, Todd?
No, you're fine.
We have all these cats up here still looking for their forever homes. How many for the year? We would have to ask Janice that. She can run a report and it will tell you. At the end of the year, she will be running a report and we will announce how many adoptions we had. I love this picture. The internet says hi, Todd.
Hello, Internet.
He says hello, internet. And I, of course, have someone weaving in between my legs. Yes, and my not Teddy. Not Teddy's here. Hi, Not Teddy. So I got 2 weavers now. Hi, Not Teddy.
Right?
Yes. So, oh, geez. Did you guys see that? Teddy just jumped up on me. Okay. He literally jumped from the floor to my shoulder while I was looking down at him. We got to go show Steven because once Todd learns a cat's name, it gets adopted. So let's go look at him.
He is so unique. I remember his name.
So that means tomorrow somebody will be coming here to adopt Steven.
Look at that mane.
Because anytime Todd learns a cat's name, the cat gets adopted.
Most of the time.
Well, yeah. Oh, so cute. So if you guys did not see that, hold on, let me flip this around. Teddy jumped from the ground to my shoulder. I guess he wanted to go for a ride. Did you want to go for a ride, not Teddy? He is such an awesome cat. So he is being adopted by a previous adopter to try to get her other furball to come out more. And I forgot who she adopted. I know she told me like 6 times, and I forgot already. But I'm sure somebody out there will remind me. I know she told me the name. Raylyn, that's it. Yeah. See, I know you. I told you. I told you somebody would tell me. Hi, Carrot Cake. All right, so I'm going to get out of Todd's way so that he can finish his cleaning. And go put my feet up because my feet hurt. And I love this tree. This tree is awesome. Whoever sent that, that is an awesome tree. And Not Teddy and Slate are our newest scarves around here. If anybody needs another scarf, Slate is still available. I sent the tree, Chris. Well, that is an awesome tree. Did you get it at Walmart? That's where Hannah found it, was Walmart. Ow, claws, Teddy. Can I put you down, honey? Let me put you down. Ow. Ugh, there you go. Yeah, you lay right there. All right, we will. Does that cat stink or what? All right, we will see you guys tomorrow at 9 o'clock on Facebook. Until then, you can watch whatever Todd's doing on YouTube or Twitch. You can send him all kinds of messages. I'm sure he'll love to hear them. Right? You'll
First sounds will result in no bother.
All right, guys, we will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.